Hello students, welcome back to 2D video game design. Now that I've got a handle on delays and coroutines, I want to talk about the idea of a power-up. So you may have noticed that I added in the last video, there's some cherries on the screen, and also there's this little angry guy. I call him Runyon, which is short for red onion. So what I'd like to do is create an effect where if I run into an enemy, it will destroy my player. However, if I get a power up first, then I will have a short amount of time in which to collide with the enemy. If I run into the enemy while I'm powered up, then the enemy will be destroyed. So let's go ahead and start programming the enemy. So right here I've got this Runyon, red onion. Oh, I clicked on the sprite, not on the game object, and he is tagged with the tag enemy. So let's go ahead and go into our player controller, and in my variables, here's my variable for shooting. I'm gonna do variables for power-ups. And for power-ups, I'm just going to make two of them: public float power-up time. And let's say that we get the power-up for 5 seconds. And just like the shoot speed, the attack speed, we can adjust that later. And then we're going to have a private bool, and we'll call that is powered. And when we first start the game, we'll call that false. Okay, so right here in my update, let's go ahead and include a spot right here below the shoot. Change the appearance if the player is powered up. So if the player is powered, then the sprite renderer dot color is going to be equal to a new color, which we'll say is 0, 0, and we'll just give it a little bit of a blue tint, so like 100. Remember, 255 is the max value here. Else, if it's not powered, sprite renderer dot color is equal to new color 0, 0, 0. And that's just going to make us have our regular color there. So Control S to save. Now we haven't done anything to make it so I am powered up. So let's go ahead and add that here. That would be on collision enter 2D. So I'm going to put, I've already got if I've run into a coin or if I've run into a red block. Else if collision dot game object dot compare tag is cherries. Okay, so if I run into cherries, then I should is powered should turn true. Okay, so let's just test that real quick before we start messing with the time delay. Oh no, they're falling on me. Okay, quick adjustment. So I went back and I changed the cherry gravity right here in the rigid body. The gravity scale is now 0, so the cherries don't fall on me. And then also with the player, I made a little bit of a mistake here. So 0, 0, 0 is black, and what I actually wanted was 255, 255, 255, which will be the default color. So let's go ahead and save that. Let's go back into Unity and test it. Okay, so now if I eat the cherry, I should turn kind of light blue. And there we go. So that's a little bit darker than I would have wanted. So let's go into the code, and I want to add that the 4th number here is the opacity of it, or the alpha component. And that's gonna make how transparent the color is here. So let's make that 50. That way it'll be kind of a see-through blue. You should be able to see the sprite through it. Okay, so here we go. All right, that's a little bit nicer, but now I'm blue forever, and there's nothing that I can do to stop that. So let's make it so this only happens for a little while. We'll do that through a coroutine. So I'm going to make a power up coroutine. So IEnumerator, and the IEnumerator is going to be called power up delay. And I'm just going to do the same thing as the last one. I'm going to yield, I'm going to spell yield correctly, return a new wait for seconds, not wait for end of frame, wait for seconds. And I am going to use the power up time, which is my number of seconds. And then I'm going to change is powered to false. Okay, so now that I've got my power up coroutine in place, let's go ahead and go back. And if we run into cherries, is powered is true, and then start the coroutine. Which coroutine do we want to start up? We want to start up the power up delay. And we'll push Control S to save it. And let's go ahead and test it. Okay, so now if I run into the cherries, this should be a 5-second delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I turn back normal. Let's go ahead and run into them again. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm back. Okay, now it is a little bit weird that the cherries stay there. So let's go ahead and include a line that's going to destroy the cherries. So if it's cherries, then destroy collision.gameObject. That should make the cherries go away. Now, let's go ahead and start entering in some code for the enemy. Else if the collision.gameObject.compareTag is an enemy. If I run into an enemy, what should I do? Well, if you are powered up, if the player is powered, then destroy collision.gameObject. However, else, if you are not powered up, then destroy gameObject. Okay, so, oops, we should spell destroy correctly. There we go. So, now we've got something that will change whether or not we're powered up, and then we have an effect of what happens when we are powered up. So let's go ahead, Control S to save, and let's go back into Unity to test it out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and test to make sure that we can die if we hit the enemy when we're not powered up. So I'm gonna charge into him. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay, now we haven't included a way to restart, so I'm gonna go ahead and restart this. Now let's try attacking when we have the cherry. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got him, and then I should turn back into normal. So now, of course, we can edit this. We can make it so there's another on-screen indicator. We can make it so cherries appear only after I've collected all the coins. There's lots of different ideas that we can mess with here. So go ahead and try this out. Email me if you have any questions.